Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about the RNC, McConnell, Trump, and I'm going to do a little bit of speculation because there was something that could be seen as an unforced error, but I don't think it was. So, if you don't know what's going on, the RNC censured the Republicans who are participating in the committee looking into the events of the 6th. When they made the statement, they referred to it as legitimate political discourse. Now, the perception at the time was that they were talking about the events of the 6th, and that is certainly how it appeared. Since then, the RNC has tried to suggest that they were really talking about other people who weren't involved and whatever. They've tried to spin it. It was a situation that required no comment whatsoever from Mitch McConnell. None. He didn't have to say anything. But he came out and said of the 6th that it was a violent insurrection with the purpose of trying to prevent a peaceful transfer of power after a legitimately certified election. And then he went on to say that it wasn't the RNC's job to single out Republicans the way they did. Came out pretty hard in favor of the Republicans on the committee. That seems odd. That would be an unforced error. That would be a mistake on his part, unless he knows something everybody else doesn't. McConnell's been up there a really long time. There's a photo of him in the Oval Office with Reagan. Okay, he has been up there a long, long time. I don't like him, but he's politically savvy. If there's one thing we know about Mitch McConnell is that he will look out for Mitch McConnell. He had no reason to come forward and defend the Republicans on the committee. None. By the current political climate, it could only hurt him. So why would he do it? There's no reason to make a statement like this and risk alienating some of your voters, especially when you're safe in your election. You don't have to run for election for a while. There's no reason to create that kind of animosity and open up to a primary challenge later or something like that. It doesn't make any sense unless he knows something that other people don't. McConnell isn't a person that is going to come to the defense of people for no reason, not unless it benefits him. These little shenanigans that are coming forward, that are coming out in the Republican Party, I don't think they are as random as they may seem. The establishment Republicans, all of a sudden, they're distancing themselves pretty hard, trying to get away from anybody that is linked with Trumpism. And they are saying stuff like this, saying stuff like calling it a violent insurrection rather than a tourist visit or whatever. I don't think it's I don't think it's an accident. I don't think it's an error. I think they know what the committee has seen. I think they have a better understanding of what is going to be revealed. It's worth noting that there's a lot of feuds going on in the Republican Party right now. You have Crenshaw versus the Freedom Caucus. You got McConnell versus McCarthy, M&Ms. Don't get excited, Tucker. You got Trump versus Pence. You have DeSantis, who doesn't want to take a side between Trump and Pence. You have Trump versus Cheney, Trump versus everybody who voted against him. Trump versus DeSantis, because DeSantis might be more popular than him in some polls, so on and so forth. There's a lot of splits. And most of them are right along the lines of establishment Republicans versus people on Trump's side, those who embrace Trumpism. And sure, maybe it's just normal party dynamics, but I don't think so. Because for the establishment Republicans, those who really understand how D.C. works, for them to ride it out, all they have to do is nothing. They don't have to make a statement. But a lot of them are talking. I think they know something. I don't know what, but between Graham, last week, and McConnell now, I think there may be some loose lips up on Capitol Hill that are informing those in the Senate that Trump's legal net may be tightening. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.